What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Where the Locals Sk8. I'm your host once again, OG Skate Show, and this is a podcast where we get to know local skaters on and off the board. And of course, here with me always, today we have both of the Couch Boys with us. Welcome back, guys.
What's up,
Happy New Year's.
I was sick, had a good time.
We got Peralta and Victor in the house. And now let's introduce our guest. We have Joey Rubio-Navarro sitting with us today. What's up, man? Dude, thank you for coming down. Really appreciate that. Pleasure, yeah, thank you. First question I ask everybody is, what city are you repping?
La Habra.
La Habra?
California.
Nice. Did you grow up there your whole life?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
19 years of my life.
Cool. In the same spot, too?
Yep.
Cool. Hell yeah. All right. When did you first get on a skateboard?
I think the first time I got on a skateboard was when I was in, like, 3rd or 4th grade.
3rd or 4th grade?
Yeah, just got one from the kids around the block and just rode it for fun around with them. But never really took it too serious until I got into, like, 6th grade, 7th grade, and then I started skating with more of my friends.
That's cool.
I ended up stopped playing soccer around that time so I could keep skating.
Dang, another soccer player.
Just how it goes.
Yeah, that's cool. Because I mean, these soccer players, right? With the feet, they got the foot control already. Yeah.
It's crazy how many skateboarders are ex-soccer players. I mean, I know at least we can touch in on that one right there.
Still got soccer in my blood.
I think we both do because I played AYSO so for years.
Yeah,
I don't know about
too.
that league though. Just kidding.
What position did you play soccer?
I played center? Like midfield.
Okay. All right. Shout out to that, man. And you joined that real young?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before you started skating, right?
Yeah, probably 3 years before I started really skating seriously.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that foot control, man, I think that's everything because you learn how to maneuver your feet and then you take it to the board.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think that helps out, man. And do you remember the first board that you put together or you got?
I don't remember my very first board I got, but I remember the first complete that I got given to me for my birthday.
Oh,
it was an Enjoy board, the white one with the panda.
Oh.
And I had some red Thunder trucks and the Bones wheels that were all 4 different colors back then.
Okay.
And some red bearings, and that's about it.
That's cool, man. I love how when people remember their first board.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah.
That first complete.
And did you get to go to the shop and pick it out yourself and everything?
Yeah, I picked everything out.
All right, because sometimes parents might want to surprise their kids. They go to the local skate shop and maybe they don't know what they're doing. They'll just pick one that's already put together.
Yeah, I've seen that happen too.
Yeah, nothing against that, but that's rad that you got to pick everything out yourself because that's just everything when you're a kid.
I mean, I feel like remembering your first board is such a special thing, It's like, that's your first board, and as a skateboarder, you cherish that thing with, your life. You're like, I'm not going to get wet, I'm not going to roll over puddles.
Yeah.
It just means so much to you, and then...
Funny thing about that board is it got stolen.
No.
I was out with the homies, and we were going to the movies, and I think we were seeing the movie It, when it just came out, the first one.
Okay.
And we went behind the movie theater and threw them up on this big old storage shed. Okay. And once we got out, they were gone.
So you thought they'd be safe up there? We'll just leave them up here and get them on the way out?
Yeah, I thought you couldn't see them, but when you were far enough away from the shed, you could see them.
You could see all all the boards sitting up there.
Yeah, that's
Did you
how it
guys
was.
try looking for them or try to go around to see if you guys see any skateboards or anybody?
Actually, we found out what happened to them. The homies aunt stole them. I guess I don't even know how that came together, but we found out the homies aunt got all of them, and we never even saw them again. We didn't get them back or nothing, but she just got all of them. That's what we heard.
It was a witch hunt,
basically.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Well, that sucks, dude. To get your board taken at that age too, and then having that moment too, because I want to take it back a little bit to the skate shop Was that like? Do you remember what shop it was?
Man, I don't want to say.
Okay, don't say the shop, but
I think we all know what shop.
I don't know. But
we all know the one shop that no skater wants to go to get their board.
okay,
I'm gonna call it out. Zoomies.
okay.
We all know.
Hey, but dude,
Hey,
yeah,
we all start somewhere, you know. Like
that's true. That's
you
true.
start somewhere, even if it's you go to the mall shop. But once you get into the scene and you start learning the game, you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go support the local. Then you find out your local shop and go support.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
yeah. Because because Zoomies is probably more of an easy experience. Because I remember being a little intimidated going to a skate shop, especially when at my time, skateboarding wasn't as popular. So when you're walking in there, the guy, and it's I think we had to go all the way to Huntington Beach. It was like a surf shop, skate shop. So basically you're going in there to the back to go try to find a skateboard because everything's all surf.
Yeah.
So I just remember feeling a little intimidated. Luckily I brought my homie Robert. Shout out to him. And he was just like, dude, check out that Plan B. I'm like, okay, cool. He knows what's up. So, and I saw my favorite skater's board right there. And I was like, dude, I want that board right there. It has to have that board. So, yeah, but I just remember the guy, not being like, hey, what's up? Can I help you out? Like, oh, this is what you need, or none of that. It was like,
It was just like, they gave you the stare.
yeah.
Like, what do you
want? You want riser pads?
What do you want?
Oh, you want riser pads? Okay. I'm like, I don't know if they're upselling us or what, but, I remember finding out later, we use riser pads, but they weren't really necessary a little bit, for my age at the time. I wasn't hucking down anything, So, but yeah, man, dude, everybody starts somewhere.
That's pretty cool how that went down though.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to touch back on that whole stashing your board thing.
Okay.
I kind of remember doing that too when we were younger. When we used to go to gigs, we would stash our boards and bushes at the neighbor's house and be like, well, I don't want to take my board into the gig because I'm gonna be in the mosh pit or some shit.
Yeah.
But it never happened to us where we got them stolen. But
luckily,
yeah. Like I said, she was on a wish hunt.
Yeah, I wish I could have seen that board again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too, man. It'd be cool, later on or even now, try to find the pieces and put it back together as a replica.
No.
Yeah. I'm not telling you to go back to Zoomies, but but the Enjoy board, at least maybe find it, on eBay or wherever the people are shopping for them, and then just for the nostalgia, because maybe later in life,
someday,
maybe later in life you'll be like, damn, I really wish I had it now. At least the board.
I mean, I'm
looking for that Sheffy board for sure.
I actually just bought my little brother's First World Industry boards, and I bought original screen prints from the '90s because I found them. But
sick.
so I paid about 150 each.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I have them hanging on my wall now.
That's why
my brothers and my first board are hanging on my wall.
That's so dope. That's why I say to try to do it now, because the later it gets, the more expensive and harder it is going to be to find. But
That's true.
But if you're a collector, you goofy or regular?
I skate regular.
Regular? Yeah, I do remember, man. We La Habra skate park, local skate park.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we met.
Always has been.
Yeah, man. I remember when you're a little guy, bro, and then just skating transition, and you were so natural at skateboarding. It was cool to watch. I showed you the little bit of a bonk, like a nose bonk, and then then you just all of a sudden you're flying out on nose bonks. I'm like, oh man,
I still do those to this day.
That's so rad. That's so rad.
Dude, well, I'm sitting out here and tripping out because I haven't seen Joey in so long.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
This isn't the Joey. This isn't the Joey I remember.
I'm trying to put it together. Cause you were with a hat, right, and short hair.
Yeah.
And now you're long hair.
Oh yeah.
I've been growing my hair for a minute, throughout all of high school, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. Your hair wasn't long like that. You wear a big sweater. I remember, we went to
completely different person.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
Like I said, when I saw you walked in, I was like, "That's not the Joe I remember." But it's been so long, dude.
Yeah, man. They grow up, man. They grow up fast, and then especially when we haven't seen you in so long, because I don't go to La Habra anymore. I said it before, the helmet rule.
Yeah, it sucks.
Plus, I've been on the injured list for so long now. It's just hard for me to get back out again. Every time I get back on the board, I feel like something else hurts.
How'd you injure yourself?
First it was a knee. Like I did something at LP. I just kind of like twisted it somehow, and and I didn't even fall or nothing. It just twisted, and I was done for like a couple months.
I get you.
And then once the knee started getting better, then I hurt my back, and then it's like, oh my god, it's like now the back is kind of a little wonky. So I'm trying to figure that out. I got to go back to my chiropractor, straighten me out. Yeah.
And do
That's what I'm looking.
Some judo
forward
chops.
to.
Yeah. So what's your board setup like today?
Right now, I'm currently riding a 10.75 heroin deck. Fat boy. Yeah.
Dude.
And I think 215 indie trucks with, I don't remember my wheel size, but they're OJs.
Yeah.
Dude, you got wide trucks because I'm looking at your board right now and over here and wow, dude. I can't. How do you control that thing?
It just feels natural. I had a 9.75, or I think it was a 9.25. It was a fishtail Santa Cruz board.
Okay.
And I just got used to the shape on that one, and then I decided I need a bigger nose and maybe just a little bit fatter so I could try to actually get back to like maybe doing some flip tricks and stuff.
That way the people out there can see what we're talking about. I mean, this is a massive shape right here. Let me tell you guys.
That's like a piece of plywood on wheels.
I mean, it rides so comfortably though.
Dude,
like a little spaceship.
Yeah, man. It's a good big boy, man. And like I said, it's flat. And you have mad control with it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've been riding it around for like about maybe almost a year now.
Okay.
Well, it's like a trip for me because like watching you from when you were growing up to now when I watched you walk in like that, I was like, holy damn.
Yeah.
Your whole style has changed, and I'm like, it's
Big
crazy.
time.
It's crazy to watch you evolve how you evolved.
Do you remember what you were riding before? Like when I first met you, what size?
I think I was riding 8.25, the 8.5 popsicle deck, the usual.
Yeah, I think you were still on a pretty big board. Even when you were little, I was like, what? But then again, like I didn't skate.
I always liked a bigger board.
Yeah.
I never liked
you took to transition really quick. It seems like you'd always skate the bowl at La Habra, popping out of the bowl, flying out of the bowl.
That's like all there is to do there. Like if you can't flow that park, then you're not gonna have a lot of fun there.
Right.
That's very true though.
Yeah.
That's very true because that's one thing I learned when I first started showing up to that park is like you either gotta find the flow or that park is just gonna piss you off.
And the sickest thing about it though was like when I started going to the park when I was younger, there were all these older heads and like also like just teenagers, a couple years older than me at the time, and like watching them all skate, and I'd like see how they skated the park. They were called the Gator Boys back then.
The Gator Boys,
you know,
the Gator Boys.
And, and just seeing them skate all the vert and stuff, I was like, yeah, that's pretty dope. I think I might want to do that.
Have you seen those guys anymore? You don't see them no more?
I'd see like only one of them around like in the morning sometimes. But not too often. It's been a couple months since I've seen one.
Okay.
It's what I remember. It was back in the day. It was like Rudy, Juan, Nick.
Yeah.
Sick ass.
I see Nick around.
I haven't seen Nick in years, dude. He was always one of my favorite dudes.
Yeah.
He was just always a hype.
Right. Yeah. I mean, dude. When I was going there, I remember at the time, it like there wouldn't be a day if I felt like I was gonna miss something if I didn't show up. At that park.
That's how it felt.
Dude, like if you weren't there and you went the next day, there was a story or something. You're like
straight up.
You're right.
That's how it was.
It was so wild over there. I mean, just from people, unfortunately, maybe using narcotics or something, and they're like just out hanging over the bar backwards. You're like, is this guy all right? Like what the hell?
Yeah, every day was wild over there.
Car flipping over. Just like police coming just to kick us out or just being harassing us. We're in an environment where we're like just chilling.
Dude, I did not know La Habra was that wild until I started like becoming a local there with like you guys and stuff. Because I showed up and I was just like an outsider out of nowhere because I lived over the hill. But then once I got like to know all you guys, I was like, dude, this park is fucking wild. And well, at its prime it was. Now, I don't know
so much has changed about it. It's lost everything.
It's so empty.
It lost everything that was great about it.
Right.
No one really comes anymore, and now you have to wear a helmet. A certain time, like the only time you can skate the park is either early in the morning or late at night. So it's.
I've been seeing that because I know my brother. He goes there in the mornings and he goes and gets his tricks in before the security shows up, and and the security knows, right? And the city should know that people are there, and then
they know.
It's almost like a waste of space because if they just take away that one rule and just let people know that you're responsible for yourself initially.
I think it's what is it, Rosemead Skate Park that has that rule? Like, you're responsible for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always like that.
Yeah.
Rosemead's a really fun park. I love that snake run there.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
That snake run, right?
Yeah, that part's so cool.
I actually met one of the homies in that snake run.
Oh, yeah.
Crashing our...
I was about to say, crashing each other.
The homie that was on the show, right?
Yeah, he's up in Tahoe right now. I've been trying to fucking find a day to make it up there to hang out with them, but my truck ain't fucking the most reliable.
Right. Shout out to him up there, man. Hope he's doing well.
Shout out Miklo.
Yes, sir. And dude, like I want to speak on that part too, because do you remember going there when they had like a little event, and then I got a photo with you when you were real young with Felipe Gustavo.
Oh yeah, I
remember.
I remember going to some events with you.
Yep. Those are back in the day.
That was always cool to go skate other parks like far out, because I never really got to skate too many parks outside of the local. To be honest, I probably only skated about like 5 or 6 parks in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
We got to get you out there, man, because what you're doing at La Habra, and I bet you like when you go to a new spot, it's gonna be like a whole new playground.
Yeah, but every time I go somewhere else now, like I gotta really get myself used to it, because like La Habra's such a small park. Like the only thing that like I really got down there is just like my flow and like style.
Yeah.
And now I just gotta like expand my tricks on the bigger obstacles and stuff.
Yeah. That'd be cool, man. Is that something you want to do? Like go bigger?
I was thinking of probably recording a part pretty soon over time, but
that'd be cool.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Just put something out there and like put it out.
Just to have a video part that like I've been skating for this amount of time. Here's what I could do.
Have you done any filming or anything?
No, I haven't started anything yet.
Do you have anything out there? Like I know you post some stuff maybe, but the kids nowadays, they don't have nothing. I don't know if it's a cool thing to do now to have 0 posts and bunch of followers. I'm like, what's going on here?
I've seen a lot of that.
I get that, and I'm kind of like that in my own way, but
I see you have a couple things.
I just wanted to restart because I felt like all of my skate edits that I posted were all from me skating when I was younger.
Right.
And like, so now that's why I like just got some new skate shoes pretty soon.
Yeah.
And I'm like gonna start trying to go back as much as I can and getting clips.
That's cool.
Get back into it.
Well,
I love that.
I'm gonna share some advice out. Like as an older head, I had old skate footage out there, like when I was younger, and when YouTube updated when it first came out, I lost all my shit from high school, dude. So I would always recommend to back it up, save it, because as you get older, it's always nice to look back on it and be like, damn, I accomplished that, I accomplished this, I didn't know I could do that, because...
Yeah, I just archived it all. I didn't really fully delete it.
Yeah, it's got to be there, you know?
I mean, well, even archiving, like, on Instagram, it's not completely safe. I would say, like, try to throw it, like, on a hard drive, dude, because later on you can even make full edits out of that, because, like I said, I lost all my footage from high school just to YouTube upgrading its terms and conditions, and they wiped out every fucking piece of footage I had from like high school. So like my high school footage doesn't even exist anymore.
Imagine, make it all sad.
Here's a small smile.
It's okay. We'll get more footage. Hey, but it's true, man. Get as much footage as you can, bro. I've since I was 14, I've been like filming like without even knowing I was putting out a video part and just. Footage just stacked up, and before you know, I was like, hey man, this is cool. Going back and I could see myself how I was skating when I was 16 because of that video. I'm like, dude, the thing
Yeah.
I was wearing. You know, I went through a phase too, like tight pants, long hair, Hessian. You know,
Yeah.
but
And that's another cool thing to watch too, is your like evolution of your skateboarding as you get older. Like same thing how you say, you know, I went from being hash to like,
Yeah.
then I loosened up my pants, and the next thing I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Now I'm all fucking freshened.
Yeah, when
Beauty
I
is
started, I didn't go straight into vert. I just started like skating on the street, trying to learn flat ground tricks.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how everyone starts.
Yeah. Do you still like flat ground? Do you still flip your board?
I'm
or
trying
can you flip
to
that board?
actually. Yeah, I can actually. I just got an inward heel on it the other day.
Oh my
What?
god.
Yeah.
On that
On
big
flat
sucker?
ground?
Yeah.
Oh
you know
my
what?
God.
We might have to go get that clip pretty soon.
Okay.
After
yes.
this.
Yes. So we could put it up with the show, man. That'd be cool.
That would be really cool. I'm so down.
man. So, dude, that's so crazy, man. That's a big boy, man, to get up. That's cool.
and
Yeah.
then we're heel too. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an easy trick. Yeah.
Well, fuck, on a 10-inch board?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Almost
it'll
11.
It'll be easier like on a skinnier board because it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done them on a popsicle, and I just decided, you know what? Let's get it on this one.
That's the hard
Yeah,
one.
because let's get into this because it's kind of gonna go in what I was gonna talk about. Who's the local skate shop?
Local skate shop. Well, we just got a new skate shop around the area.
Mhm.
88 skate shop.
Mhm.
Yep.
Shout out to
Love
them.
that skate shop.
Okay,
Honestly, good owners.
cool dudes. Oops.
Locally managed.
Yeah.
What can you say?
Yeah.
Support the local.
Yeah, shout out to that, man. I went over there actually yesterday to go hang out and go introduce myself. And when I walked in, these guys, I don't know, dude, they made me feel like a little celebrity. I was a little embarrassed because Wyatt was there. And Wyatt was like, "Skate Joe, what's up?" And I'm like,
I
"Oh
haven't
shit!"
seen
Like,
Wyatt in a minute.
really? Yeah, he was there yesterday, and so I just came in, said what's up, and then they put the show on, and the homie that was on the show, he was there, so they thought they embarrassed me and the little guy. Yeah.
Whose episode was it?
It was last week's episode.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
Cheetos?
Cheeto. Yeah, Cheeto Skates.
Dude, I could have been. I wish I could have been on there for this one.
And they were cool, man. They're super hype dudes, man. Like they're keeping the energy high, is what they say.
Yeah, they're
You know?
they're a vibe to be around. They're
Yeah.
super chill.
Super cool, man. They shot me a board. It was Ryder. You know, you remember? Of course,
Yeah,
you
of
remember.
course.
Of course. Did you hang out with Ryder?
Of course, it's
Yeah.
on the. I got it on my jacket right here.
Dope, man.
Can you stand up here?
Yeah.
Stand up and show.
I got it on the back.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah. Yep. Shout out, man. R.I.P. Dude.
Always holding on.
Did he come with us to a skate park? Was he
I
on
don't-
one of the
I don't
missions?
Think so.
Because where was the park I took you to when they ate my Pop-Tart? Somebody ate my Pop-Tart in the back seat. You remember that? Dude, like I had one little Pop-Tart. You know, they come in a little foil. I had one of those left, right? And like usually, like I use those for my snack when I'm on my lunch break or at work.
Uh-huh.
So if I get a little hungry, I got a little snack in the car. And then like I forgot something in the car after we got to the skate park. I come back and I just see the empty wrapper in the back seat. And so I come up to you guys and I was like, I know it wasn't you because you were sitting in the front. So the little homies in the back, I was like, hey, who ate the Pop-Tart? And they were all quiet. Mom, don't worry, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm off. You can have it. You just tell me you're gonna eat it, so that way I know when I go to work, I don't reach back and grab an empty box in a bag. So yeah, I can't remember who was there with us, but that was cool, dude.
The great mystery of who ate my Pop-Tart.
It was funny. It was funny. Yeah, and then you guys were making fun of the music I was playing. I think I was playing maybe it was Lil Wayne. No, it was Eminem. Yeah,
I
you
think
guys.
we were.
Yeah, yeah. I remember you're like, it sounds like he's saying the word fart. I was like, what? Yeah, man. So, dude, those are good times, dude. Back in the day, dude.
I was too young to know what I'm even saying.
Yeah.
Back then.
Back then, it was funny. It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the best part about our youth, we just sit there, have fun, and say dumb shit,
Doing
right?
the most ridiculous stuff.
Right.
Look, it's what makes it fun, dude.
Honestly, like, I think I lived it up. Like, I didn't do nothing too crazy, but I definitely enjoyed it. I skated so much, went out all the time.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta do it, man. Like
Live
even me
life.
at 33, I'm 33 and I still fucking act the exact same way when I was 14, and I come up with some dumb shit and funny shit sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be me too.
Hey, so it keeps us young and looking sexy.
Skateboarding, right?
Skateboarding.
Do you remember when we all went to San Diego?
Yeah, I do.
Do you remember that? Your mom drove you down, and then we all went in a car. We had like Tanner was with us. I remember.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was a sick trip.
yeah. Mikey showed up. You know, it was a good time, man. All the way to Escondido.
Ooh,
Yeah,
the skate park.
yeah. And it was fun, man. It was kind of a trip. We even had Bompton. Remember
Yeah.
Bompty?
Bumpy.
Dude, shout out to him. Wonder where, do you know where he's at?
Nah, I haven't heard nothing. from him.
Man.
I think he added me on Instagram not so long ago.
I did have him on the Instagram for a minute, but I haven't seen it. You know, I gotta look it up. But yeah, dude, we were all there. We had a good time at the skate park. It was a Plan B thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put Sean Sheffy back on the team, so I was super
yeah.
hyped. That was my favorite skater.
Was that the sushi thing?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. This is like they put Sean back on Plan B, and it was a big surprise there for him. So
Okay.
it was pretty cool. And then afterwards, my favorite part was when we all went to In and Out, and just a group of us with all different races and stuff, like just all sitting at a table, yeah, just hanging out. And I'm looking at everybody like, damn, I love how diverse and how we're all different, but we all came together because of skateboarding. You know, and
That's
it was
the
just
best thing about it. It's
Yeah.
a community around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's what I'm talking about. Is so it was a great memory for me. I'll never forget. Yeah. So good times, man. Damn. All right.
I mean, what else have you been able to do? I'm just gonna try to catch up with you right now.
Yeah.
It's like it's been at least 5 years since we've seen each other.
Definitely, it's been a really long time. I just graduated from high school last year.
Hi, dude.
That's good.
Started working at FedEx. I've just been saving my money, but slowly like building my music setup,
Yeah.
trying to get
Okay.
that going. I like to make metal, like some gore grindcore.
Nice.
Damn.
That's pretty much about it.
You play any like?
Yeah,
instruments?
I play the bass.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
The bass player.
Uh,
Slapping the bass.
I'm trying to get my drum set back in my room though,
Yeah.
so then I can start getting back on that. I used to play it when I was younger, probably like around 10, but I gave it up like within like probably like 2 years or so, which I regret, but I'm gonna have to get back into it and get official with it now.
That's cool. What's your drum style like? Fucking.
I don't even know. I'm gonna have to figure that out.
That's cool, man. Yeah, dude. Play an instrument. I think everybody should learn an instrument. You know.
Definitely, it's always fun to play instruments with your friends. Anyone play along to a
Jam
song you
out.
know.
Yeah.
Or just even have a random jam session. You know, it's just someone's sister starts making a sound. And be like, hey, keep that going. I'm gonna back it up with the drum beat and just you're just like. Dun, 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 dun.
That's rad.
Yeah.
I miss those vibes. I'm actually looking for band members right now, and if anyone's trying to start anything in the area, Whittier, La Habra,
Okay. We're sending a shout out.
just let me know.
Yeah.
Is my Instagram on there?
We'll put it up there for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Yeah.
just
AKA Meet
text
Your
my
Daddy.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Don't even look for band members. Just look for people who just want to have a jam session, have a good time,
Yeah,
and then that'll
Maybe it'll
just
turn into a band.
yeah, it'll just turn into something, dude.
that'd
Yeah.
probably be the best. Just let it form naturally.
Yeah,
Right.
you're gonna sit there and jam out, but hey, we got a song. Let's make that a song.
Oh, I think we should record that.
Yeah, take two.
We've had quite a few musicians on the show already. And,
Well, let's see.
yeah.
I think that's one thing that connects with every skateboarder is we always end up gravitating towards music, or whether it's making hip hop, techno, metal, depending on what
Yeah.
you're into, you know.
Yeah, I see that happening with a lot of skaters. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's cool, dude. What else do you do off the board?
I want to start getting into like clothes and all.
Okay.
just learn how the sewing machine works. Add some like stuff on the clothes.
Okay.
Right now, just taking inspirations from like some of the stuff I see, like those trip pants with all the cool like straps and like the grommet holes on them and like patches on it. I think all that stuff's like super cool, and I want to start like incorporating
that early
that.
'90s like goth techno fucking
Yeah.
style, right?
Yeah, that stuff's super cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, you want to start making some fashionable clothes.
Oh yeah, I just
But,
gotta learn how to do all that.
I mean, it makes it fun when you can like design what you feel and how you want to dress, right? Like you just build
Yeah.
your own style because that's what you want to look like. Because that's what you envision, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like me, like when I envision myself, I'm like, fuck, I want a leather vest.
Like it just started with me going to like punk shows, and I get the band patches, and I'm like, I'm gonna sew these on my pants and stuff, and I like how it looks. I'm like,
Right.
I should add more stuff to my pants, and I think that's when I started thinking like, oh, these straps would look cool, and like these holes, and maybe rip it right here.
yeah.
Like
So sick.
a bunch of different ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought the album was muted on that.
Oh wow. Dude, that's rad, dude. That'd be cool because I know like a lot of times you don't want the iron on. You want to make sure that patch is there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
So,
I think that's the best part is when you sew it all by hand, and it just looks really all the threads just like right there
imperfections.
next to each other, and it looks all tight.
Okay. Oh, that tight look.
Yeah.
You like that nice stitching into it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, dude. That'll be cool if you get your little sewing
I mean,
machine.
I
and
have
start doing
I have an example of how it looks in my bag over there.
Oh, okay. But dude, that's rad, dude. Power to you for that, man. Because a lot of people like nowadays, I think that's what a lot of people are doing is being, like I see a lot of people designing their own clothes, starting their own brands, and it's funny because I always said that I think being a skater and knowing skaters, they'll support, you know what I mean? And if you start selling stuff or whatnot, like I think we're the only industry that we could kind of do something like that. We don't. I mean, it's sad to say, but I don't want to be like, oh, we can make a brand and we're just as good as the originals. But no. But you could do your own
It
thing in
happens
this
a
lane.
lot in skateboarding.
It could.
A lot of skaters just go off and do their own thing, and it turns out really well for them.
Yeah, but
And then
you
they
have
make their
once
own
they're
board
established,
company,
you know.
and
Yeah.
it turns out
One
good.
of the biggest things I noticed in skating over years is like skateboarding is a lot to do with trend setting. Like like
Of course.
in the
Yeah.
80s,
We set the trends.
Yeah, we set the trend.
styles,
Mhm.
a lot.
Yeah.
It comes. I mean, we started the baggy pants thing. We started the tight pants thing. We started a lot of things. Look where it's at now. We're going back to the '90s.
Yeah, like that '90s, early 2000s look.
Yeah, where now you're wearing baggy pants and trying to look goth, and all of a sudden all that wasn't cool years ago, but now it's cool again.
Yeah.
We'll see if the tight pants come back. We'll know for sure.
Fuck. I am
I'm
not.
not gonna make that.
I am
switch.
not going that switch either.
Yeah.
I did it, and I did not have the leg room to stretch to fucking do a nice tray flip in them. Still can't tray flip though.
But if that's their thing, if that's your thing out there, do what you do, But it ain't for me. Yeah. All
Always
right.
respect to that.
Yeah, man. So let's get back to local skate park, local skate shop, music. We got it. What music? Do you playing the music in the earbuds?
No, I have it paused.
No, not right now, but while you skate.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, you're just tuning in and out to the conversation.
Yeah, when I'm skating, I'm usually listening to some heavy stuff, but honestly, other times I'll like listen to some reggae while I'm
Ooh.
skating. That's always the vibe, honestly.
Ooh, that's a great vibe right there to have. Oh yeah.
I just got dragged back into my reggae phase again because I was listening to the Upsetters the other day.
Oh hell
And I
yeah.
went from like Upsetters to Sly and Robbie to fucking Augustus Pablo, Gregory
Oh
Isaac.
yeah, I love Augustus Pablo.
Dude, his instrumentals are fucking amazing, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that, dude. That's cool that you're bumping that stuff because I feel like, again, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but do you feel like it's a cheat mode to skateboarding? Does it put you in a zone?
I don't know. At times,
At
like
times?
sometimes I just want to hear my board and like I want to hear the grinds and all that. But
I like that.
but sometimes I want to just vibe out to the music, let it all flow.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, so I've been going through this lately. Like, so when I'm in a skate park, I like to flow to music. But when I'm in a street spot, I want to hear the clack, 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 clack.
I get
or
that.
like the grinds and all
Yeah.
that. Like, it just, I
That
feel
makes
like the
sense.
street sounds more soothing than
The skate park
the
sounds.
cleanliness of a skate park.
Yeah.
Right. I feel you on that because I mean, but like and to me personally, this is just my opinion that like I think when you make a skate park, like if you're a skate park, and like if you're filming for like a street park, I don't want to see earbuds in really. Like if you're at the skate park and you're just chilling around, like you said, you're just flowing. But like sometimes you see the earbuds in, and to me it takes away from the trick a little bit because I'm like, oh, they're in such a sick zone. I'm wondering what they're listening to. I'm not even paying attention to the trick anymore because I'm like, I'm like, damn, what's he bumping right now that's gonna make him like Nigel, I would say, because I'm sure he wears them, right? So I'm like, what is he doing on this damn big grind? What is he? What's playing in his ear? But even at the when they're like competitions, street leagues and all that stuff, they're all got them in, and they got music playing in the background, but they're just tuned into their own thing, and you could tell there's people that you could tell they just keep putting the song like when it's time to run, they're like, all right,
replay.
Like they just keep doing that, and like as soon as
I
they
got
call
some
it,
of those songs. Got to put it on replay for the trick.
see, yeah, I feel like it puts you in a zone, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like in a street league situation, I can see yourself, like the music, because usually when you're like at competitions or like at events,
You gotta get in your zone.
yeah, but like you also got the people who are throwing the event playing their music, and you're just like, I kind of don't vibe to this music,
Right.
Yeah.
or they're just playing what's popular, and you're just like, I'm not into the popular shit.
Yeah,
I got my
definitely.
own like music.
That happens a lot of the time.
Right, it does, man. Because I mean, yeah, whatever's trendy,
Mhm.
and like, cause me, I stick with the stuff I know, cause then I'm an older guy. Like, I don't know too much of the new stuff nowadays. Like, I'm not Ice Spice or whatever they are. I don't know none of those people.
Spice Girls.
Like I remember Spice
Spice World.
I remember that stuff, but like. Like I see it all over the Instagram though. That they put it in your face. And it's all drama. I'm like, what the hell? This guy's and this girl, they're beefing, and you're like, what's up with the music though? So yeah, man. Let's get into. Do you have any dream spot that you want to skate? Like,
Oh, it's a park actually. I really want to skate Burnside. That park seems so sick. I just gotta
That's a
make
great
that
answer.
trip someday.
I think, what is that, Portland or is it Washington?
it might be
I
Portland.
think it's Portland.
It's Oregon,
think-
right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Damn, I was gonna say I'm going to Washington this August. So I'm gonna make your dream come true, and I'll send you a video of me skating. I'll give you a ride through. I'll be like, look, follow me through the cam.
Yeah.
I'd be all bummed out.
Was it-
just
was it
watching
in,
the video.
Wasn't it in the Tony Hawk Pro Skater game?
Yeah,
Yeah, right. And I think didn't it say where it was at too?
I think so.
I think I did.
It's just been so long.
It's
since I
been
played
so
it.
long since I played that damn game. Yeah, but Burnside, that's a good answer, man. And I heard it's probably not as pretty as most parks are, right? It's probably got to be rugged.
No, it
and-
doesn't look so pretty, but it has a lot of features that I'd want to try out.
I heard the locals there are pretty.
I've heard some
They're
stories
rough.
about them
They're
too.
pretty rough.
I was about to bring that up. Like, you might have to like pick up some trash or I don't know what the deal is, but I hear people live there. Maybe some skaters that are
oh, wow.
homeless
I've
and
heard,
they run the park. I don't know. Don't quote me on this,
I heard
please.
it's one of those like old school surf like things where you gotta earn your run.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh.
you gotta come in and like earn your session there.
What do you gotta? Well, like drop a hard
I-
trick as
I-
soon as you walk in.
I don't know. I've heard stories over the years of like homies who go there, and like I've heard stories and documentaries where like
Yeah.
you come in, you gotta sit there and like earn your respect to fucking skate that park.
Well, if anybody out there knows, please leave us a comment below, so we know what the deal is.
Hey,
'cause-
but I'll give it to this. My favorite skater skates that spot, and his name is Brandon Tatchley. He's an old element skater. I've never seen anyone kill it. Besides Grayson Fletcher, I've never seen anyone kill that park that sick.
Day one
No, no hand airs.
Day one? Day one?
No, not even day one, dude.
Nah. But I remember seeing, wasn't it Bam Margera? Wouldn't he skate that place a lot?
Yeah, that was a park that they had taken back in the day a lot.
Right? Yeah, I could picture him like going up on like over a bump, getting like a 5-0 grind or a stall or something.
I mean, if you're pro and you show up to that park, I feel like you're just gonna have freedom. But
Oh, of course.
you're just fucking a newcomer. It's like, hey,
who are
locals
you?
only. Earn your spot.
I mean, maybe it's not like that. Maybe it is. You know, maybe who knows?
I mean, I feel like that's what like even back in the day when I skated La Habra with you guys, it's like when I first started showing, I was like a newcomer. I had to like kind of earn my way in to like hang out with the crew and like it started like then I started getting cool like Mikey, Nick, Rudy, Juan, and then that was like cool. I feel like now I'm part of the boys, and then that's I met you and everyone else, Bompty.
Yeah, I was just youngin' at the time.
Hey, you're still shredding though.
Yeah, killing it back then, man. Like I said, your skateboarding is always fun to watch, and I hope you get some stuff that we can see in the future. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do, but the only thing I have up right now is just the cover of me playing a song on my bass.
Okay. But you have a platform that you can utilize, like if you start putting some skate clips, you can make it the way you want,
The song I'm playing is "Leaning with Intent to Fall" by Dystopia.
Oh, nice.
It's a pretty hard song to play. But
I have to check that out. We might put that link in the description.
What kind of bass do you have?
I have a Jackson 5-string concert bass.
Ooh, a 5-string.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's in B standard right now.
B standard. I like playing drop down D.
Or no, I think it's in A.
Okay. I like the drop down D because I like the heaviness to that fucking. You get that nice heavy metallic fucking bass sound out of it.
I just need to finish my setup for my amp. I have an orange 500 watt cab. I just need to get the headpiece for it. But like about
half stack or full stack? The halfie's like like this, and then your full stack's like almost up here. Or is it a little? Oh, you got the little box.
It'll be a full stack because I gotta buy the other part for it.
The head, right?
Yeah.
Dude, get yourself a nice head, and that thing's gonna sound beautiful.
Yeah, I'm looking at this one. It's another 500 watt head, and it's for like 600.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal. Most of them go for like 800 to like 1,000. So.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Dude, just get yourself a nice head, and that bass amp's gonna sound so fucking nice.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah. So you really you want to take music serious, so because you're spending some money on
I mean, I want to take it serious, but I'm honestly just doing it for me because I enjoy it. It's fun. Like if I can find people if I can find people to jam out with, that's cool. I always love to do that, but I feel like I'm gonna just end up being a one-man band if I'm being honest, because like I got a pretty hard time making friends, like just talking to random people.
Oh, okay,
so
okay. Yeah, I mean, when you're
gonna just have
young
to get
too.
all my instruments and
just
play by myself.
Do some Frank Zappa shit, fool. Just be the one-man band with the fucking crazy instruments.
Yeah, I remember when you were young, you were like a little standoffish too. Like I would be like, "What's up, dude?" You're like, "What's up?" Like, but yeah, that was like a little like even when you're gonna come on the show, I was like, I wonder if he's still gonna be a little shy. But nah, you're good. You're talking well and everything. I'm like,
I felt pretty nervous, but
yeah, we're just chilling here though. That's what's fun about it. We're just having a conversation, hanging out with the boys. Couch boys, and
just catching up.
Catching up, man, pretty much.
Ketchup and mustard.
Yeah.
Where's the mayonnaise?
Yeah, oh damn, here we go. Dropping D's and head, and now dude, this too crazy much talk is crazy right now.
What? Drop Down D's a nice tune. When you're trying to play like some doom metal, that's like a great fucking tune to have.
They couldn't name it something else. No.
I mean, music has some crazy wording to it when you're trying to learn how to tune your guitar, what note you're playing.
Yeah, I still gotta learn all that. I just I just play it all by feel.
Dude, I can send you some good good videos on music theory that helped me out a lot, dude. Like I learned, it taught me piano, but it spread it out to me where like I started understanding like guitar tuning and all that, how to play.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not gonna lie, dude. I went back and I started Spanish style guitar to the blues to rock and roll. And
dude, I love playing like Spanish music too on my bass or like reggae type.
Oh,
like,
dude, it's so fun.
Always fun.
Yeah,
it gets so rhythmic.
Yeah, yeah.
They're almost the same too.
Yeah, it's just the speed and the sound and changing the sound, right?
Yeah,
that's cool, dude. I mean, shout out to music. Because that's everything. Would you want to make your own like music for maybe if you put a part together? Would you want to put?
Oh, I definitely put my own music on the part without question.
That's
sure.
That's awesome.
That takes away every copyright law ever.
Yeah.
Yep. Because you own
I don't
it.
gotta worry about nothing.
Yeah.
It's all made by me.
Damn, that's the best.
And you never know. The people who watch your part be like, dude, I like this song. What's up? Make a recording. I want to bump it in my
Can
headphones.
you make me
That'd
a
be
song
best.
for my part? You know, who knows?
I mean, it depends what you want.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Just have some samples. Be like, I got this. This is for sale. You know, let me know.
50 cents a pop.
You know, or like, oh yeah, every time they stream it, I want like this. Nah. But nah, I mean, dude, it'll be cool. Like if you start building a platform on YouTube, and we could see some more stuff.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Pretty soon. Definitely within this year.
Yeah. That'll be cool, man. Like I said, I mean, I want to see some stuff. Especially like I want to see you go like bigger. You know, like I haven't seen you skate in a while. Last time I saw you wasn't too long ago, but you were just ripping the quarter pipes and you skate like it's like you're bored. But it's cool to watch because it's so simple, you know, the way you make it look. It's just like, and then you're whipping your hair back. You're like, move it out of the way. You know,
I'm not lying. That's one thing I don't hate about having long hair.
Yeah.
I fucking hated that sometimes when I stand my hair down like right here.
Ooh.
I want to get it down to there, but right now I already put it like in a bun. It's pretty decently.
Okay, it doesn't get in the way for skating.
Not too much. I'm already used to it, honestly.
Yeah.
How many years?
I've been growing it.
Yeah.
Probably like 4 or 5.
You got the curly
Oh,
hair,
high
so I
school?
know if you straighten that shit, you're gonna get it like.
Yeah, it goes down probably like an extra inch, maybe.
Yeah. That's cool, dude. That's cool, dude. Keep it up. Keep it up. Lisa's still tripping out. They keep you up. Yeah.
I did 3 years and I got it down almost to my waist.
Sheesh, I recently just started adding oil onto it to make it grow faster. Now it's finally been growing a lot faster. It was growing so slow.
It'll help. I used to do tea tree oil.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And then I would just brush it in and my hair would just grow so fast, dude. I was just like, damn. I'm like, you need to calm down. The only thing I hated is after a shower, when you take a late night shower, you're like, damn, can't go to sleep with wet hair.
Yeah. You know, that was because you don't want to get your pillow wet or because you get sick or
nah,
what's the deal?
it keeps your head humid, so like it starts to like give you. That's how you start building dandruff and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right. Anywhere else you would want to travel to skate? Anywhere out of the country or anything like that?
Out of country skating. Europe seems pretty cool. Like what is it? Like Amsterdam or something?
Ooh.
Amsterdam. Yeah.
Red Lake
It's a
District.
Oh,
vibe out there.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about Amsterdam. It seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was cooler. I heard back in the day, and this is just what I hear from the Be Real show, is that it's more touristy now. You know what I mean? It lost its like because now that weed is legal, cannabis I should say is now legal most places. That the whole thing was people could go out there and do it in coffee shops, and it was like, oh man, it's all legal. It's all fun and like new experience but now you're just going out there and it's just like, well, I could do this here now almost, it's like I traveled all this way.
I mean, they still have a big hype on
the
whole shroom scene and the
I heard too. Yeah, the shroom, they have like menus
and then they have what's it called, original abstinent. So that thing will make you fucking hallucinate like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
but besides that, like I heard they have a really good metal scene out there too in Europe, like
Oh,
Germany,
yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
That'd be cool to
Amsterdam.
see.
But-
Yeah.
I want to go to some shows out there. That'd be so sick.
Yeah, how about travel anywhere without skating, like just to go see, or go visit or vacate, I should say. Because, like you said,
Maybe like-
the music scene out there
Maybe
would
like
be cool.
Switzerland.
Ooh.
Switzerland has a great
Yeah,
metal scene.
They
dude.
got a lot of nature over there. Seems
Yeah.
really
Mhm.
beautiful.
Oh, dude,
That's what's up.
The snow season is always great out there, from what I hear.
Switzerland, man. Do you ever go snowboarding? Have you ever tried that?
I've probably been snowboarding like 3 times. I've
Mhm.
never. Every time I go though, I gotta like get the hang of it again.
Okay.
I never really like got it down.
Mm.
But it's always fun to go and do it. I actually have a board,
Excuse me.
but
Yeah.
I just don't get to go too much.
So you have
it's
your
a
own
mission.
board already?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Maybe one day, dude. Like, cause it's gonna be snowing. It probably has snow right now.
Oh no, they're I've seen a couple homies up there, so I'm just like,
hmm Mountain High is the closest place to go, and it's pretty fun. It's chill.
well, that one year you guys took me, I was over it after all the face plants.
I couldn't believe it. Like, I feel like I took it pretty easy. Like, I learned pretty quick. Like, after a couple times down the mountain. But I was pissed at first because the thing is they take you up to the top, and then my friend left me up there. Like, he's like, all right, and I'm like, dude, and then he's like coming back. I see him coming back down the hill. I'm still here, and he's like, well, that's what they did to me, man. I'm like, dude.
So it sounds like the end of our session when I was looking down the big double black diamond, and these guys are like, yeah, dude, just go down it.
Yeah.
I'm power sliding. I'm power sliding the whole way. These guys are like taking the off trail stuff, and they're like,
Yeah, because he was his homies hanging out with Pralta and making sure he was kind of learning and stuff, and then and he goes, all right, he's like, me and Skate are gonna go take a run just so we can actually carve it and get through it, and he goes, follow me, I'm gonna take you down this path. And I was like, and he's really good at snowboarding, so he knew the speed he needed to get through there. I barely had enough speed. Like, I made it to the end where I had to like scooch to the till I got down to the bottom. And like, I was like, here we go, all right, let's go, woo! But it was pretty much like a straight path. It wasn't nothing going down, so you had to have the speed to get
just
through.
keep blasting through.
Oh, it's crazy. I'm like, I don't want to take these bindings off and walk. It's embarrassing.
That would have been me. Either that or I would have been on my fucking arms and legs crawling.
Yeah, dude. So, yeah, that's cool, man. Maybe one of these days I'll hit you up and because I got the racks on the
that'd be
car and
sick.
everything. We could go hit it up.
I've been trying to go again. I was
do
thinking
it.
about telling Jonathan so we can all like
Yeah,
put a group together and then just run it.
yeah. I could take my car as long as if I don't need chains, because they told me at the car dealership that I can't put chains with the rims or whatever on that car. And I do remember on my last car when I did add chains one time, and man, those rims were scratched up. Oh, it was bad. So yeah,
We'd have to go and make sure it was not a storm day.
yeah, just one that it's like maybe a day or two after, you
Yeah.
know, and the streets are cool to drive on. But yeah, it's always scary when you're driving up to the mountain and they pull you over. It's like, hey, you have to have change from here, and you're like,
Yeah.
wait, what? And you're like, yeah, if you don't have any, we can buy some right now from us. Like,
$100.
yeah, but then they don't or you could still make it to town and get some, and I'm like, dude, it's probably cheaper from them. So, but yeah, that was crazy.
It'd be great to go snowboarding with Joey.
That'd be sick.
Not only do I get to skate with him, now I get to snowboard with him.
Yeah.
It'll be fun, man. We got to put that together, dude.
We'll take some road beers to hide up in the mountains. Way down.
We'll see about that, huh, Listo?
Let me see. Talking to someone that's not 21, Peralta.
Well,
Wait, you're talking to a skate show, my bad.
and Listo's not drinking.
Not at the moment.
How
But
about
Yeah.
we'll bring him a little thermos of coffee.
Oh yeah, I love coffee in the snow, buddy.
he's
Hell
gonna be
yeah.
my new sponsor of coffee.
Or hot chocolate. We'll bring him some hot chocolate.
Chocolate's good.
Sounds
too.
good.
Chocolate's good too, man.
Chocolate.
All right, dude. Yeah. All right. Let's get into. Do you want any like when you're skating? Do you have any dream sponsors that you would love to get a box from?
Right now,
Mhm.
I'd probably just be the brands that are on my setup: Heroin, OJ, Independent.
That's cool. That's what I say it all the time. If that's it, just for fun, you know, like if somebody's actually really gunning to be a pro, like I would say, and they really want to be on a certain team or a brand, I would say just always rock that brand, you know, and tag them or whatnot, you know, and because you don't want to be like, oh yeah, I want to be on like say Plan B, but then I'm riding like a, you know, like a real board or something different, and you're over here tagging them like, hey, check me out, I'm really good, and they're like, yeah, but you're not backing us up. You know what I mean? So that's why I always say, like, if you want to be sponsored by something, back it.
Shoot, I'm already used to that thing now. I probably can't make the switch back. I've tried riding popsicle boards now. And
oh, you just got used to the monster truck.
Yeah, they're so skinny to me. Like, it doesn't feel right to even like try and pump around the park.
It doesn't give you what you need.
Yeah.
The trip out, I just sized back down.
What'd you go down to?
I was doing 8.2 and I went down to 8.06.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like a sixth away from an 8.
It's crazy, huh?
I could never.
Yeah, but how minute those little, you know, those little things are.
It feels like a lot.
Honestly, my transition skating got more comfortable on that smaller board.
Huh.
Like I'm starting to air out, but I'm also skating street style, so like I'm doing kick flips on fucking quarters and.
Oh, that's alright.
I started learning alley oop threes on spine or on
the corner.
The corner.
I know.
I started trying those on the back quarter, like an early grab indie.
Yeah.
Alley oop.
Dude, those are so fun.
And the big back quarter.
Yeah.
The big Q is what Chito called it. He's like, I like skating the big Q. I'm like, what the hell's that?
the big one in the in the
but
back,
I was like,
man,
I don't know the lingo anymore. You know, like we should. Oh, the big quarter pipe. I was like, yeah.
Dude, that thing is so fun. That's one thing I miss about the Habra is that big quarter.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of tricks on
it.
it.
It has like a perfect setup to just like get your like dream trick on it.
Oh, dude, and not even that. Like you have like the perfect dip into it because you can just speed into it from all the.
Yeah,
from
both
down
sides.
the down box. You can hit the fucking spine and then come in off the bank to just blast into it.
Yeah. Hit the hips, go over like the pyramid island area and then still hit it.
Yeah.
Everything just lines up for it.
Dude, I think that's one of my favorite parks with like the most perfect flow. I think the Habra has just a great flow.
It does. It does have a good flow. Like as soon as you run in, like I always had my go-to, like, you know, come from the car. It's already downhill into the park. You're going in, and then you hit the little transition, another transition, and I hit that little round quarter part, and then it doesn't go 2/4, it goes to like a little flat, right? Man, that was always fun. Like pop up, manny it, come back down, go around the park, go over the island, come up, the big bank.
Oh.
Man, good times, dude.
We need to show up a protest sign and be like, get rid of security. Get rid of security.
Well, they have
free the park.
They say to hit up your local, what is it, council
member?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 88 put in a petition for us.
Right.
I don't know if we got any word back from the city though.
I think they're gonna need a lot of maybe signatures or people to vote on it.
Free the park.
Yeah.
Free the park.
Yeah, that's the best thing about 88. 88 really looks out for the community. They even put out a petition so we could get back the park and skate it like normal.
Yeah, man.
I don't hear too much of other skate shops doing stuff like that.
And they also set up their own little stuff, right? Can you guys like say like the security guard shows up and they bring like little fun boxes and stuff right down to the basketball courts?
Yeah, when we come early before the security, we'll skate the park, and then whenever the security comes, they bring out all their quarter pipes and ramps from their trucks and stuff, and we just have a session on the basketball court
and
right
they
down
can't
the
say
stairs.
And they can't say nothing to you about how much there.
Nope.
Isn't that a trip?
It's so funny.
Isn't that
just
a trip?
right in front of me.
How that's so much wrong about that. You know what I mean? It's just like you're taking up a space that maybe somebody wants to play basketball comes in.
It's like the skate park's up here, but now we have to create our own skate park down here because they don't want to free the park.
Right.
Free the park.
But I'm like, and I'm surprised that like, because I bet you if we tried to take like a flat rail or something to LP, You know, I bet you they'll be like,
we'll get shut down so quick.
right?
Oh,
They'll be
yeah.
like, you can't have that here. That's other. Now we can get in trouble because we allowed you to bring
Dude,
something that wasn't built by the city.
the other day I was at the skate park and there's this guy with this little control cart. You know how they have like sometimes on the ramps.
Oh, that's
and then the
dangerous,
security
too.
comes, she called the cops, dude. She's like,
Oh, what?
the dude was all like mad about it, dude.
I mean,
It ain't even nothing.
it's probably like a little, too much. I mean, calling the police on somebody that all they had to do is tell them, hey, you can't do that. It's dangerous. Because I have seen when people bring those remote control cars and then there's somebody standing on the other side of the quarter pipe and all of a sudden that thing launches out and then boom, the kid gets nailed right in the head or something. You're like, yeah, that could be crazy.
Dude.
Like, remember when Vinny Ponti brought the
the
three-wheeler?
the drift scooter or the drift bike, the big
Dude,
drift big wheels.
that was crazy because I felt like a jerk by getting in everybody's way, but it was super fun to do.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to whip it around like he did.
Nah, when I was watching him whip it, I was like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
The other day we were at the what's that DIY skate park under the bridge in San Pedro.
Oh,
Yeah,
Channel Street.
Channel Street, and then there's a contest going on. Best trick. There's this dude named Yoda tried to trick, slipped out, and we're like
the
right
board.
on the other side of the
dude, this
ramp.
shit shot over us into the train tracks
I
behind
think
the
almost killed me and like the other dude. What's his name? The homie that was standing next to me.
Rob?
Yeah.
Ooh. Nah, that wasn't Raw. It was somebody else. But dude, it almost took us out. I think it was Gabe. Me and
Okay.
Gabe. Yeah, it almost took out me and Gabe, bro. But dude,
Well,
you gotta be careful out there with
yeah,
those.
everybody,
with
yeah,
stuff like that
'cause
going around.
those boards, especially if somebody has like a razor tail, ooh, you do not want to get hit with that.
Yeah,
That'll cut you open, man. All right, dude. Like, is there anything that we haven't brought up that you might want to talk about? Anything?
I don't think so.
Free the park.
Free the park. We all know that. All right. Well, let's get the crazy question going here. We always give a crazy question to the guest and
Okay.
just
Shuffle it up and
or-
pick one out.
Pick one out.
Free the park.
Free the park.
What TV game show
How
would
did
you
I-
want to be on?
I had a dude. You know what's so crazy? I envisioned you picking. I almost took that out because I wasn't sure if you would know game shows because you're so young.
I mean,
But I mean,
I don't watch too much TV.
Yeah.
But
I was like, if
when
you
I was
pick-
younger,
but
I
you
would
picked the
always
one
see
I thought.
Family Feud, so I'm gonna have to say that one.
That's
Is that
dope.
the one with Steve Harvey?
Yeah.
That's a good one. there's a time where like I was watching one with that dude. They were just right there, and I guess like the family was just so dumb. Steve Harvey was even giving them signs. They were
Yeah,
still, like,
that
you know?
show is
Oh.
just too funny.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey made that show better.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he would
He
give
really
that
did.
look to the camera. If someone said something insanely weird, he'd be like gives that stare like, are you for real? Like,
Or like
yeah.
it's like one of those questions where they ask you like if you would cheat on your wife, and then he goes like, "Now you're in trouble."
Oh my god. He hesitates. Yeah.
Family fraud, huh?
Family Feud.
Oh, family fraud. Family fraud.
Oh my
it.
god.
You're fired.
That's a
You're
good.
fired.
That comes out next season. Family Fraud.
Gotta get the
Damn.
little laugh in, you know?
Yeah. Which one of these families is a fraud?
All of them.
Yeah, but imagine that being a game show where there's a real family and then actors, and then you have to decipher which one's the real family and which one's not.
That'll be a good
One's
show.
got like a undercover like side business, like they're cartel members or something.
Oh my god.
It'd be a cool show.
A show like that. So like, is it fake or is it real? And then they get to say if the cake's
Oh,
fake or real.
is
No.
it snake oil or some shit like that with
Yeah.
with David Spade?
Yeah.
That show was funny.
So it
That's
reminded
cool,
me of
man.
that.
That's cool, man. Shout out to that, dude. And game show. That's a good question because we haven't had that one in a while. But I swear, I almost took that out because I was like, if he picks that one, I was thinking about giving him another one if he didn't have an answer.
Nah,
But he got it, man. I was like, that's rad.
I don't know. That's like the one show I really remember that I liked when I was younger.
Yeah. All right. What about you guys? What game show would you guys want to be on?
Me?
Yeah.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Okay, I don't know that.
If you watch that shit, it was the best show on Nickelodeon.
I was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, so you would have to go through like this obstacle course, and they would set like an artifact, and they would tell you like the history of this artifact from the 1930s,
Okay.
and you had to go through like
Like a mousetrap type of thing.
like an Indiana Jones mousetrap
Yeah.
kind of shit. And if you hit the traps, like these dudes would come out and grab you and be like, "Argh!" And then your teammate would have to continue from where you were take off.
That's crazy.
It was pretty cool because you would have like Team Monkey, Team Iguana, Team this and that, and you guys would all compete for that.
That's cool.
And then I think the guy's name was Nomak, and he was like a talking statue, and he would like break down the history of the artifact.
Dude, for me, if I would like be on a game mentally or physically, I'll pick Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It makes me want to think, you know, like, all right. But physically, I'll be most extreme challenges.
So
I don't know if you guys remember that extreme sports where like
Okay.
you're like in a lake and then like you're jumping on balloons or something.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Wipe out.
That show was sick.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Wipeout, man. Hell yeah. That show cracks me up too because people are always just getting like hit in a funny way, bouncing off everything and falling into water.
Yeah.
I knew someone who was on that show.
Mm.
I remember they kept posting the reel, and they're like, "This was my attempt at Wipeout," and it was always on the big balls. Blah.
Oh, all right.
I always thought those would be easy when I was younger.
I mean, maybe young kids could probably get through those things easy because I mean, kids, man, we're pretty crazy. But
skateboarders, I feel like a skateboarder would go far on that game because our balance is just like, you think it's not
ready to hit a rock at any moment and catch yourself.
Yo, you get hit with the pie, and you're like, that didn't throw me off.
Yeah, dude. But like I said, dude, I think you still have to do some type of training. But a little kid, they're ready to go anytime. They're jumping around all the time, you know. But you know, make it for smaller for kid size. But yeah,
that would have been funny to see.
But somebody like me try it. Oh hell no, it's over.
I can already see myself just like Patrick Star flying off with like, oh.
Be a funny clip though, that's for sure.
Fuck yeah.
All right, you guys got any questions before we get out of here?
Yeah, I got a question. Who would you like to see on the show?
I don't know. I don't know too many skaters now.
Oh,
honestly.
Like any friends, any homies?
Yeah. People that
I don't see too many homies skating no more,
right.
man.
That's
Honestly,
all good.
I don't.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I can't answer that.
It's all good.
You're good.
My mind touched the crazy question on it, but like you're into music and stuff. But if you could play like a set with any of your favorite bands, what band would you want to play a set with?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh. I think it'd probably have to be Dystopia on my jacket, just because like they have like the most perfect albums, like every song on every album, just like perfect riffs, like the heaviness, like it's all perfect. They speed it up perfectly on time, slow it down perfectly.
It's one of those albums you can listen front to back, like
Yep.
don't have to skip a song.
Don't skip nothing. Yep.
That's dope. That's right. I'll have to check that out.
Dystopia is pretty good, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, like I'm out of the loop on a lot of music nowadays, so it's like I would love to try, test it out, see if I like it. So that's right. We'll have to put that on after the show.
I don't know if it's for you, but
We'll see.
it'll be a nice surprise.
I used to listen to stuff like Pantera and crazy stuff because I hung around with skaters. Okay, but I don't know if it's like raw or like just like
Pretty much.
So
I mean, now you got bootleg Pantera out there.
Well, I don't know if that was the best example, but I thought they were pretty crazy.
No, but Pantera was
They were
good when
cool
they
back
had.
in the day.
Did they have that voice that I said?
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool.
Pantera was cool when it was before the two original members died, but now that they have
That happened,
bootleg
yeah.
Pantera, I'm like, you should call yourself Pantera with so and so. You know how like Queen does Queens with Adam Lambert or like
Right,
Sublime with Rome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pantera should be like, we're Pantera with
Black Label with
fucking-
Mike Vallely
yeah.
or Vallely. I'm sorry. Apologize.
You don't got Henry Rollins anymore playing in fucking Black Flag. You got Mike V.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool, but don't call yourself the band that ain't original members.
And don't judge a book by its cover. You don't know what I might like, homie.
Hey,
I mean, I do know what you listen to though.
yeah,
pretty much.
but I mean,
and he'll check
Eminem.
it out. I heard you say that. I'm like, what? You're into this?
got a pretty wide vocabulary of stuff I like, man. So, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Anything else, guys?
I touched that subject.
All right.
Really want to know.
Am I in the quarter pipe?
Yeah, well, the mini ramp in the back. If you want to skate that, we can definitely hit that up before you go.
We're gonna have to skate it.
I like that. I like that. So if you hear that out there, everybody, man, we do have a Where the Locals Skate mini ramp in the backyard. I think I changed the name now because why not? It's here at the studio.
Yeah.
So if anybody's interested in coming down, doing an episode and then having a little skate session, hit us up. Like I said, man. Yeah, we'll definitely go out there, and if I want to see you ride that damn board, man, it's gonna be crazy. We'll get some clips too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have another question, but I totally. Oh, got it back. Meet Your Daddy is your Instagram name, dude.
That's been my Instagram name for years.
How old were you when you picked that? And
I was in like 7th grade, so probably like 14, 15 when I picked that.
yeah,
Makes sense. That's how it goes.
I mean,
Just a young kid
It's just so
doing
funny.
stupid stuff.
Yeah, but it's so funny that you have that, and it's like when you were so little, and then I was like, I guess we were talking, and you're like, I'm like, what's your Instagram? You're like, Meet Your Daddy. I'm like, excuse me. Like what?
Yeah, it's
Like,
always,
I'm not
it's
typing-
always something funny to bring up.
Yeah, cause I'm not typing that in.
Yeah.
You put that. Like, I'm not your daddy, or you're not my daddy, homie. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty funny, man. I always like the fact that you chose that, and you were so young too. And I'm like, this kid right here. And then pretty soon I'm like, watch, it's gonna grow. If you never change it,
No,
you're gonna grow into
I
that.
I had to keep it because I can't stand the thought of someone else having it.
Yeah,
It's just
alright.
too funny to me.
It is.
I kind of feel with that because I have not changed my Instagram name since the day I came up with it.
Same here.
Yeah,
It's just like I feel like social media wise, that's who I am.
yeah,
Yeah, honestly, like there's no point in changing it. I feel like most people know me as like Meet Your Daddy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
sometimes around like when I was still in school, like people would call me that sometimes, like just around the skate park,
Hey,
just
Meet Your
just to
Daddy.
mess with me. Like
That's funny.
I can relate to that because like people who don't know my real name, they'll be like, "What's up, zombie?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like Instagram followed.
feel like a
That's
little
true.
celebrity.
That's true, man. Especially,
it's the celebrity.
yeah.
Basically.
What do they call it? Your avatar name or something, or
Fuck it, better than them knowing my fucking legal name.
right? But we know it. It's on the show.
Yeah.
So, all right. You have any shout outs before we get out of here? Anybody you want to shout out? Skate shops, people, friends, anything?
Honestly, I don't think so. I ride solo.
You ride solo, huh?
Yeah.
All right. That's what being a skateboarder is all about, bro. Because you don't have to play for a team. You can do it when you want to. The board is there. There's nobody
Yeah.
telling you how to skate.
That's the best thing about it.
It's what you want to do and how you want to do it. So, I mean, if you want to be the lone wolf out there, bro, and skating, but eventually, I hope you do find some bandmates and stuff like that. Some people you can jam out with would be awesome.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
man.
I'm trying
So,
to do.
like I
Yeah.
said,
One of these days, we might kick in, have a little jam session.
yeah.
I'm down.
So, yeah, man. Listo, any shout outs?
Shout out, God, number one, my
Yeah.
family, my sponsors, Where the Locals Skate, all my friends supporting, and everybody out there having good vibes, doing good things, and giving back.
Yeah. Peralta?
Shoot, I want to shout out everyone supporting the podcast. Thank you for helping us out, listening to everyone's story, because everyone out there's got a story to tell. Support these dudes that come on, and
Oh yeah.
some of these dudes take a lot of courage to come on here and just talk about their life story.
It is a trip because I think it wasn't easy for me at first when I first started doing this. It was not easy to talk to in front of a camera or whatnot, but I could see how it could be a little nerve wracking, but I got used to it. So now I'm like, what's the big deal? But yeah, it is. thank you to everybody that's been on the show.
Yeah, Joey, forgot. Shout out to you for coming out here.
Yeah,
you
thank
did
you.
a very good job, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It was definitely good seeing you, man. It's been, like I said, years, and I'm glad to see you're doing good. I'm glad to see you're on the right path. You're enjoying
Thank you.
life, especially
That's
with
right.
your music you're doing. Keep it up, dude. Don't stop.
Yeah.
You know, eventually the things are gonna fall into place. You're gonna meet the right people to open the doors to help you get where you want to, man. Just
Yeah.
keep
Yeah,
on just
looking forward
grinding
to
the
it.
way you want to. You know, we're
Exactly.
skaters. We do things the way we want to. We don't care what anyone tells us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hang out with the people that have the same dreams, same passion, same energy as you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
don't ever hang out with people that are like, you know, they're
Negative.
doing like negative, trying to bring you down, that are jealous or hating on you. You know,
Yeah.
because you know you're better
Definitely.
than that. So
Cut that out of your life quick. It's like
Yeah.
a cancer.
Real quick.
Even if
Yeah.
they're hating on you, you must be doing something right because
That's
now they're
true.
wishing they're you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true, man. So, I mean, again, dude, thank you for coming down and doing the show.
Of
I
course.
really appreciate
Pleasure.
that. Yeah, I'm glad to catch up with you. It's been, like you said, it's been a long time. Of course, I always got to thank my crew. Finally got both of them in the studio today. Couch Boys. Appreciate that. Thank you guys. And thank you, of course, for all the hard work you guys put in throughout this last year. I didn't get to tell you both that because I didn't have you both on the couch. So thank you very much, guys. You guys really stuck with it with me and everybody, and I'm getting a little choked up. So yeah, thank you everybody out there for tuning in. Been a great journey. So again, hit that like button, all notification bells so you know when we're doing the thing. Subscribe to our channel, and follow us on the Instagram at Where the Locals Sk8. Please leave us a comment below. Let us know if you want to be on the show. And then again, thank you everybody. We love you. Until next time. Oh, you got something?
Yeah, real quick. I mean, don't be afraid to just hit up the Where the Locals Sk8 podcast. Hit up Skate Show. Hit up Listo's page. Hit me up personally. You know, if you want to be on the show, come on, dude. Like, there's multiple people you can hit up. You can hit up the Where the Locals Sk8 Instagram, Skate Show, Listo, and like I said myself.
Yeah.
We'll set something up for you.
Yep. And again, thank you for everybody that's been on the show this far. We continue to want other people on, and we're probably going to get some people back in the studio again anytime they want to come back. So, you know, hit us up again on Where the Locals Sk8. And we'll be reaching out to people as well. I know sometimes people want to be asked to be on the show. They don't want to just be like, hey, can I be on the show? But we welcome that, you know, and it helps us too, because we're always trying to schedule somebody in here. So thank you again, everybody. Till next time, till next week. OG Skate Show. Peace.